for our Take the Stairs presentation.
When?
February 7th.
Oh, that's
Honey, I'm making copies for today.
Okay, but we need to start thinking. Has everybody read the book?
I'm gonna read it. I'll read it.
Oh, you
By
read
February,
Yeah.
I'll have read it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Vince, have you read the book?
I gotta study
I
Lucy.
looked at it. Yeah, I looked at it.
Somewhere else at the
We
beach.
still have till February, so.
Okay, well just
I gotta
start
catch up
thinking.
on this first so I can
Okay.
start teaching.
I'm making copies for
I don't
today.
have
I'm
time
not worried
for
about
that
February.
right
Well, let's just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind.
You just tell us when we need to do it. We'll do it.
Okay. All right. Next time we meet, we'll discuss it.
Girl, I want to show you this Carly I want. It's so cute.
I don't
That's
handle
so
Carly.
Cute. It's going live. It's on
never
Facebook
tried
too.
Carly
It's on Facebook
yet.
It's on
too?
Facebook
Hey guys,
Now,
Live.
how do you do
what's
that?
going on?
Oh, we're
Yeah,
shopping.
we're shopping.
Look, oh,
Look
that's
at
one I
that.
like right there.
Okay, it's
you know?
November. It's
But
November.
how does the Amelia fit?
The Amelia fits like
It's-
this, and they have those kind
It
of.
has pockets. The Amelia has pockets.
What is this one called?
Michelle, this
one
looks good on
is
you.
Sarah. Yeah, we would look cute in a Sarah.
I don't
cardigan.
understand the whole LuLaRoe thing.
We need to
Okay,
get
let's
those
see.
Eiffel Tower leggings for
Is
Bento.
this what Val and Cassie have? Oh my gosh.
That would be so cute on all of us.
Okay, but more importantly, it's November and we have not done this.
But
Has
that's
everybody read their book?
Yes.
I read it, but that's
Yeah.
February.
We're
That's
working on getting
February.
our outfits ready.
know,
Let's
right?
get
I need some Christmas leggings.
Okay, now
I want
let's go
those
down.
with
Scroll
reindeer.
down and see if they have that in an extra
Like
size.
But I don't know, we gotta get going. We gotta get
Need to get my thoughts down, but it's getting late.
Hey guys, I've been looking all over for you. We were supposed to meet in my room this afternoon to discuss Take the Stairs.
It's due today by 5
We
o'clock.
have to finish this right now.
Wait,
because
are we
I'm
going to
really-
do independent or instructional for this?
Stephanie? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I put in the profiler. I don't know. Like, did you guys put instructional in the profiler?
I think one is supposed to be instructional and one is supposed to be independent, but I can't remember which one
And
goes
whatever
where.
it is, this is the opposite of that.
Yes.
Right.
No.
One is one, one's the other. So if you do it once, just come back and switch it.
Okay, let's see if we can
No
find a
big deal.
kid and then just go from there, from the beginning,
Right,
and see
right.
if that's
Okay.
instructional or independent.
I know you guys are doing reading, but I have a question for Matt. What should I do here? Stephanie, can you?
No, I put converted score on that.
Okay.
Converted? No, I put the raw score.
Well, anyway, we don't have time for that.
So-
This has to be done by
okay.
the time we leave today.
Well, Kim, before I go back to my room, can we decide when we can sit down and talk about this?
Let's get through Christmas and then we can really focus on
Focus
that.
on that.
Let's
Okay.
get through Christmas.
So Michelle, have you already done this?
No, I just realized, so I guess that's what I need to be doing
Yeah,
too.
you gotta do this.
We can't worry about taking stairs.
Need to get up now, get my feet on the ground, but they're showing simple paramount.
Employee wastes about 2.09 hours each day. Sort of socializing with coworkers, maybe checking Facebook, running personal errands, making personal phone calls. Now, what's interesting is that the average employee in the U.S. across all different industries, the average employee makes $39,795 per year, which is $19.13 an hour, which means that procrastination costs employers $10,396 per year per employee. As it turns out, procrastination is one of the most expensive, invisible costs to our businesses. But it's not just to our businesses, it's also to our personal lives. The reason why procrastination is dangerous is because we often don't appropriately account for just how negative it is. Now, we're going to talk about, I'm going to introduce to you here 3 different types of procrastination, and we'll see just to kind of relate here with everybody. When I say the word procrastination, most of you probably think of what we would call classic procrastination. And classic procrastination is consciously delaying what we know we should be doing.
My place all messed up, I try on some shoes.
Have you guys looked at this at all to know what angle we want to hit this
guys,
with?
I'll see you guys later.
Michelle, no, we're ready to go.
I got a fit club.
This is due next week. We're gonna do this.
Hold on.
We'll have to try another day.
I have to ask you a question. Hold on.
We can't do it without Michelle then, guys, okay?
Whatever, anyway.
All right.
Should think clear and
consciously delaying what we know we should be doing. And some of you would probably raise your hand. In fact, how many of you would raise your hand and say, yep, I am a classic procrastinator? So this is classic procrastination, and we find that most people struggle with this in at least one area of their life. So you might be great at the office, right? You're Mr. or Mrs. Productive every day when it comes to working, but when it comes to paying your bills at home, it's like they'll pile up. Or maybe you're on top of your finances, but it's really, really hard to get yourself to go to the gym. And so there's these different areas. But what I've noticed is that classic procrastination isn't really the big enemy for most of us, most of you, people like you, high-performing, successful people. No, there is a much more prevalent type of procrastination, and it's dangerous because it's not as well known. And I first noticed this in myself and have since coined this term, which I just think is accurately captures many people. And these two words you might relate to. It's what I like to call creative avoidance.
Okay, guys, so we need to get organized so we can move on with our plans and get everything done. So everybody just kind of straighten up your area so we can just have our minds clear so we know what we're doing on our agenda.
Well, I need some color-coded paper clips because I just need to be organized.
Well, I brought snacks too, before we get started, if y'all wanna grab a snack.
I need to go rinse out my drink.
Yeah, then we'll be ready
All
to
right,
go.
gross. Then we're gonna be ready to get
We only have a
started.
few
I
minutes.
have the calendars if we need those.
Hey,
And
listen,
the
it's
Becky
almost
pockets,
lunchtime, so we really need to get moving.
And creative avoidance is even more dangerous because it's unconscious. It's unconsciously filling the day with menial work or trivial work. So it's like we can be working really fast, we can be busy, we can be moving a lot of things, but at the end of the day, really as it turns out, we were just busy being busy. And it seems like with the speed of life, so many of us would say, I sometimes feel like I am busy just being busy. There is a third category that might be sneaking up and tackling you from behind that you don't realize because this often affects the most high-performing individuals. And it is a different form of procrastination. It's what we call priority dilution. And it affects high-performing people because they can be working hard, they can be very intentional, but what they're doing is we allow our attention to shift to less important tasks. In other words, we get distracted.
Y'all, I am so sorry that I kept you waiting. I know that I told you we'd be here, but I was drinking my coffee and it spilled on my table. In my classroom, so I had to get paper towels and wipes to wipe it up. And then when I did that, I realized that I had a whole stack of papers I was supposed to file, so I had to file those really quickly. And then I found the copies I was supposed to be making in the newsletter and everything like that. I hadn't turned into Mary, so I went down to the copy room and had to turn in those copies to her. And then I saw Lisa, and I've been dying to ask her a question about that IP thing, because that little sensor keeps coming unstuck from my projector and hanging down. And then when I push the little button, it turns to a yellow light, and I don't even know what that means. But she was headed to the media center, so I had to go walk with her on her way there. And then I remembered I didn't get books for my reading group, so I had to go to the book room. And by the time I got those books down here, I looked and it was time is up and it's time to go pick up the kids. I'm sorry.
Well, bless your heart.
Another way of thinking about this is if you sit in front of your email and you have 100 emails, most of us just start at the top and start working down. But see, that's not really what productivity is about. That doesn't mean we're being most effective. Actually, that means we're being victim to whoever is latest and loudest. And so priority dilution starts to set in. So we're going to talk about the solution here to procrastination, and is that success is not about taking the escalator. Success is about taking the stairs. It's about doing the things that we know we should be doing even when we don't feel like doing them. Now, I have to admit, I love what the late comedian Mitch Hedberg had to say about escalators. Mitch isn't around anymore. He was kind of a hippie guy. But Mitch was sort of brilliant in his own right. And he used to say this. He would say, I love escalators because an escalator can never be broken. It can only become stairs. You should never see a sign that says escalator temporarily out of service. You should only see a sign that says escalator temporarily stairs.
Rag, I linger on
I said, get her done. Get her done. They go, what's that mean? I said, whatever you gotta do, just get her done. And it kind of became a pretty cool phrase. It's an all-American phrase, you know. Whatever you gotta do, don't complain about it. Just get her done. Give 110% and get her done.
Really?
Really, Steph? Come on.
I'll say upstairs.
I don't get your drift and I don't catch your ray. Need to get my thoughts down, but it's getting late. Need to get up now, get my feet on the ground, but they're showing some from Paramount. My place all messed up.